Hi, I'm Kalliste Cao. I go by Sandra. You are watching Kalliste. Actually, yeah, this is a self-portrait.
Yeah.
I started to paint this during this summer. So when I came to this studio in the summer, I was all by myself. I felt the loneliness. And to be honest, I felt suffocated by this feeling of being lonely. So I was thinking to myself, oh, what should I do with this feeling? That's why I turned that feeling into art. Like for a long time, I had those kind of fear of being alone. So I don't want this fear to be like manipulating me for the rest of my life. That's why I think I should face it, not escape from it. I was trying to learn how to be alone, how to enjoy your own company. That's all the inspirations comes from. So I started to paint this painting to kind of guide me to a pathway that you can you can have the courage and the confidence to conquer your long-term fear.
Was it like a new feeling
No, it's not a new feeling. It's I always have that fear in my
of being
life.
of being lonely? Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I even made some important decisions in my life based on those fear,
Yeah.
which I shouldn't have. But I decided to not let the fear to dominate me anymore. So I have to create something to remind myself. It's kind of like a milestone. That's why I have to paint myself in this setting. And you can see the background is my studio.
Yeah. Yeah. But I
And
think
I'm
it's, yeah.
using the colors that make you, in comparison, that make you feel more, lonely. So, and as a matter of fact, I am people who like to be surrounded by people, enjoying social life. But I somehow realize my passion, painting, is a very solitary thing. So in order to be a professional artist and to grow as a professional artist, you have to know how to face your fear, have
Yeah.
to be like a, enjoying being alone, because you have to, many moments you need to sit still, let the inspirations coming to you. Yeah, you need to have me moment.
It's a balance
Mm,
because you love being social, you love to have like social interaction with people, being surrounded by people.
yeah.
But at the same time, when you create, when you paint, it's very difficult to find the perfect balance and also to get enough social time and enough alone time to be able to be creative.
Actually, balance is good, but if you wanted to be a productive artist, I think you have to spend a long time being yourself. Except those very necessary social, some like art, art related
Yeah,
socials.
art group
Yeah.
or
Otherwise, you
exhibitions.
don't have that time.
How long does it take for a painting like this, for example?
This long time.
Yeah.
Actually, because during the summer, I just use some sporadic times
Okay.
to make this piece, but I did lots of reworks. Like I
Okay.
add more and more elements here like this. I just recently add this.
Okay.
And over the past weekends, I just changed the whole face again because I wasn't satisfied with the previous, the proportion of this piece. Yeah, also here. And I'm adding this canvas because I have one friend. She said it doesn't look like an easel, so that's why I put the canvas
Oh, okay. Okay.
on
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
So, and I also got some critiques from my friends. One friend, he mentioned that the composition, you should have something here. I think, oh yeah, it's right because previously it was empty.
Eh,
There was nothing on the table,
Yeah.
but for the focal point should be here. But for the composition, it's 1, 2, 3. It's like a line here.
And
Yeah.
are you like satisfied with it now, or do you think you're gonna
No.
rework
Actually,
something?
I'm not satisfied. I'm like 80% satisfied with this because I will make more shadow
Okay.
to make the contrast with the light part.
A bit
So
more.
yeah, I will
You
make
want to
some
increase a bit the
shadow
shadows and the light work. Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
and then make the face, because the face express the self journey, express the calmness, the comfortable about being yourself. So I wanted to make the face stand out. So yeah, I will do more. Sometimes you just cannot stop.
Do you have like a time when you're like,
You
okay, I'm
know,
done with it?
to be as an artist, you have to know when you should be detached to the painting. That's the time you have to stop. But after a period of time, when you have a new life experience, when you maybe go up to certain level, when you look back, you will see, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. But you will know that this story behind it, or this inspiration, is good. So I wanted to keep that story, but I just painted in different way to express this story. So I will always go back.
When you look at a painting, you don't see or even like understand the story behind. You need someone to tell you about like the loneliness feeling and all those things. Those are not obvious for everyone in the room. So that's why I like to know exactly what happened behind. Why did you choose this? How did you see yourself? Like, do you feel like now she's in a happy place?
It's a transition period from fear of being alone to learn how to be comfortable with being alone and embrace the loneliness.
And are you comfortable now? Or you're still in transition
Yeah, I think I'm still in the transitional
phase?
phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's a lifelong task for us. The more the older you are, the more loneliness you are going to face. It's kind of like assignment, like a lifelong assignment. Sooner or later, you need to finish that. So, but for me, I think the sooner the better. So I wanted to.
Okay. Once again, I like what you do. I like this one as well, the Embracing
Okay.
Challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very, very happy, very glad that we get to talk about this. Yeah. Because
Mm.
I know like all your paintings, they always express a specific moment of your life.
Yes, yes.
I read a bit about the story behind this one,
Mm-hmm.
and then this one is also a transitional period. All of your painting, they really express time, like a specific time in the life of someone.
Sometimes we just cannot let someone, we cannot let it go, something or some people in your life. You have to face being alone and rely on yourself like a rock climbing. you can reach higher. So don't forget to keep your hope when you feel hopeless. She's the representation of people who sometimes wanted to cling to something. Like when you rock climbing, you cannot cling to one spot, then you gotta be stuck
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
So if you let it go,
yeah. You have to keep
then you
going. Yeah.
and risk, take a certain risk, then you can jump higher. So it's like a life. Life is, you cannot cling to someone. Sometimes you don't let it go. It's because you have fear, because you don't want to face being alone. Same thing, right? So you have to let go about the wrong person, the wrong thing in order to reach higher. And don't be afraid of being alone, because when you let it go, then you will have the chance to appreciate what's around you. When you not fear to dominate you, then you have lots of freedom. So when you have freedom, then you can be like her, dancing on the rock.
Yeah,
Yeah, embracing the challenges in
yeah,
your
yeah.
life. What can you tell from this painting? What's your feelings?
But it looks like you're definitely moving forward, but because you have the mirror, but at the same time, you still have like something left behind, some people, the
Yeah,
same way, it's still a transition, right?
yeah.
It feels a
So
bit like a
my life
transition.
is full
No,
of
but no,
transition
but that's why it's interesting, because
and a different scenario,
exactly, yeah.
transitioning different scenarios.
But that's what I saw like about your painting when I was reading about them, the
Did
ideas
you
that you
see the
had behind,
statement of this painting?
and no,
Oh, okay.
but it's
Good. And but you've said pretty much the
the idea
same.
behind it,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
That's what I thought about you. I know
yeah.
that you paint, I would say, time in between.
The title of this painting is Moving Forward. The scenery in front of the windshield is symbolize the life ahead of you. So the people like in the rear mirror represents something, someone in the past. So I think driving is like live a life. You have to focus what in front of you. You can take a look a rear mirror, but you cannot focus on that. It's the past. So past is past. You can learn from the past or take a past as a reference. It's a new beginning of your life.
But you could have painted like the road ahead of you and keep the mirror, blurry. It was your choice to include
It's
people in
still
it.
like the memories still very vivid
Okay.
and it still have some impact on you. That's what I want to express. Sometimes if the memory is already blurry, then you probably have no difficulty in moving on
Yeah, I know what you mean.
because
Yeah, yeah,
it's
true.
still very sharp
Yeah, yeah.
and all the feeling is still there. You still haven't like completely move on, even though you really, really want to. I hope this painting resonates with more people in the same situations.
When you paint, you always come back to that, transition phase.
I think by the time I created this piece, I've already moved forward, moved on from this stage
Yeah.
and also this stage. Like I no longer being afraid of challenges. But now I'm just enter into a new stage, which is I no longer have this kind of fear.
Okay.
Okay.
I think, yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah, of
Let's
course.
now, yeah, we're going to
Okay.
talk about your life.
Yeah, I come from Shanghai, China. I was before I moved to Canada in 2013. I was a senior human resources manager in an international trading company.
You came here for work reasons, or you came
No,
here?
I immigrated
Oh,
here.
okay. When did you choose to paint, or was it something that you always did before?
No, I never ever thought about being an artist.
How did it come to you? Why did you think about like becoming a painter? What was?
2017, my mom um, sudden passing, which just
Oh,
made me um, made me very made me feel um, guilt. I didn't see her for the last time, and I haven't. We haven't had efficient communication for the 1 year and a half before she passed. So that's why I feel really guilty about that. So, mm, so one day, a few months after she passed, I was wandering off on the street, and I took a wrong exit out of the subway. Then I passed by a art studio, which they were exhibiting some beginners or their students' works in front of their store. So that moment, it just immediately caught my eye attention, and then I just walked in, and from that moment, I just knew this is for me. So I was meant to be there. So that's why I signed up for 12 art sections to start learn how to draw and paint. Even though those works are from the students in the art studio, just I felt that I got healed by those paintings, the colors, the shapes, forms. No, just immediately got healed. So yeah, I think from the very beginning, art is like my therapy in
yeah,
order
it
to
is.
get healed from my mother's passing, because for a long time I just couldn't accept the fact that she passed away, and without like a me, because she also donated her body. That's why when I arrived in Shanghai, her body has already gone and there's a no funeral. So I feel that it's not, you know, it's like all of a sudden it disappeared. I don't even have the ritual to say goodbye to her.
Yeah, so it's not complete. There's something
Yeah,
missing.
it's yeah, it's incomplete.
Yeah,
And because we didn't communicate it well, like before she passed for 1 year and a half. So I think, oh, I just I couldn't let it go. How come it's it like this? I wish I could have the chance to say something to her, express my gratitude to her, or express my love for her, but I didn't have the chance. So that's why I just feel something is missing and something is stuck there. I need to let it out.
yeah.
But at the moment when I saw those paintings, I kind of like realized that's the outlets for me to release the pain.
That's why most people go to art. It's to because they have a need to express something, and something that is, I guess, deep, and that is not easy to express with words. So you
Yes,
have like,
yes, which you cannot describe it
yeah,
until you see it, then you realize that's. that's the thing you're looking for a long time. So yeah, ever since then, the more I paint, the more I realize that I'm meant to be an artist. I just didn't know. If my mom didn't like pass in that way, I probably wouldn't have like chosen this pathway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I'm thinking like it's kind of like a God's will. God guided me in the way I'm supposed to be.
Like when you started to paint, what was your biggest challenge?
Like at first you have a concept or you have some vision and image in your mind, or you have some feelings, sad or happy, regardless what kind of feelings. Those are very conceptual, very abstract,
Hmm.
but you have to decide use which form, which composition, or use what color to express that feelings. So how to let it out, those abstract things, put it on the canvas. That process is very challenging. And also because I wasn't I wasn't like the other artists. They probably learn how to join the paint since childhood. I was like I just pick it up later in my life. So I also need to improve my techniques. So make
Yeah.
your techniques is like a tool. You got to have a better tool to serve your theme, right? That is also very challenging. And yeah, because I spent most of my career time in some other field, like human resources. Yeah, I also got 2 degrees, like spent so much time to achieve master and a bachelor degree in some other field. So I feel like, oh, I spent so much time in something irrelevant to art. Most of my inspirations is coming from my like a struggling, especially
Ah,
the struggle, mental struggles.
you need to express
Yes,
those
like what I
challenge.
said, I have a guilt.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a guilt towards both of my late parents. So I painted lots of paintings about my dad.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
saw. I told you one of them. I
So
really like it
yeah.
too.
So all about like all those 3 paintings, all about my transitions, my personal experience about moving on. My theme is connections, even connections with past, present, or future.
When you paint or when you create, like, is there a perfect time for you to paint? Like,
Normally, I don't paint in the evening,
and you have a
but for
setup? Like, you prefer like to, I don't know, to come and paint in the morning. You come with your coffee, put on some music and stuff like that.
I prefer the whole day,
Okay.
like in the morning. Yeah, I don't drink coffee, but yeah, I will just put on some like Chinese drama, because when I paint, I need to hear some voice around, like as if I were surrounded by people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
If you have to pick one word to define your art,
connection.
yeah,
Mm. I think that the reason why I paint now, why I choose to be a professional artist, is I crave for connections. I wanted to connect with the outside world, connect with the people, and I'm fascinated about connections. So, or disconnections, you know, connections vs disconnections.
yeah.
My favorite artist Edward Hopper. He's the master to paint something about disconnections.
Interestingly enough, I was going to ask you, like, who would you consider to be your main inspiration as a painter? But I guess you just answered to that
Yes,
question.
yeah,
It's Hopper.
yeah.
Yeah.
Edward Hopper.
As you said, you play music.
Mhm.
Um, and I think you mentioned somewhere that while you play, the music is not coming from you, but from the Holy Spirit, that you're
Mhm.
deeply connected with God. Do you feel the same when you paint?
Actually, I have testimony about look at the painting is what I meant to do. You know, being an artist or being a painter is something that I meant to do it, and it's coming from God's will.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the testimony. So like a God kind of like guided me towards that pathway,
Yeah.
and He opens like put me on the fast track, like turn all the green lights on my way.
Everything aligned for you to go
Yes,
to painting.
yes. Everything like arranged for that purpose. So I feel the whole thing, like me painting, is it's my mission. Now I feel it. Like the whole thing was driven by God.
Yeah.
Mm.
You always been religious?
No,
No?
no. Ever since I immigrated to Canada, then I started,
Oh yeah, you started to
yeah,
become and you
yeah,
started
become
going to
more and more
church
religious. Yeah,
here in Canada.
I didn't I didn't take initiative
Oh, you've been.
to pursue God. It's kind of like a,
It came to
I
you,
think
and
yeah,
it
it
was
came
meant
to
to.
me.
Okay, it was
Yeah,
meant to happen.
it came to me.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Okay, if you could pick one place to display your art,
Mm.
what would be your dream place? And it doesn't have to be a museum. It can be like someone's house or anywhere.
AGO.
AGO, yeah, really?
Yeah,
Like that would be like the place where you want to see your art.
yeah.
And if you could be any artist, past or present, which one would you like to be?
Frida.
Oh yeah,
Mm. Yeah, I like her styles.
yeah,
Yeah, even though her stories are very sad.
yeah. Her personal
Yeah,
life was very,
yeah,
especially her love.
yeah. But I like her paintings.
Yeah.
Mm. It's always express herself.
And if you could own any piece of art in the world, just one, what would it be?
Yeah, I think I'm Van Gogh.
One Van Gogh, yeah? Do
Mm.
you have a specific one?
Starry Night.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thinking about art, what is your favorite word?
One word, one word is quite hard for
I
me.
know it's very difficult to pick
Yeah.
one word. Not
For
that
for art,
defines. Yeah,
for what?
you just think about art. What
Mm.
would be the word
Beyond.
beyond?
Mm.
Yeah,
Like you always need to beyond certain rules, certain boundaries. Basically, it's like you always have to break through something.
yeah, yeah. You
Mm.
always take a different path or try something
Yeah.
or go like,
Break through your old self,
yeah, get
break
out of your
through
comfort
your
zone.
style. Yeah. And you can mimic the classic works, like impressionism is also my favorite style.
Okay,
But you have to go beyond that, beyond your age, beyond your ethnicity, beyond your social status, beyond everything.
okay.
From yeah,
So it's really getting out of your comfort zone
yeah.
and moving. Okay.
Mm.
What would be the opposite? The least favorite word when it comes to art?
Perfect.
Okay.
Mm. You
Perfection
don't
or
have to be perfect. You don't have to wait until you become perfect.
my final question, my last one. What would be your advice to any new artist?
So you have to go beyond certain boundaries. Don't set any limitation. and then see your potentials. Everything is possible. Like, don't judge yourself, and don't become perfectionist. That will limit yourself.
Do you think art changed your life?
Yes, I think art from Chinese culture, like to be a artist, is probably most parents' nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they don't. It seems like it's so useless. They even say it aloud. It won't lead you any social status or money or job security. So they don't like their kids to choose to be artists. Those seemingly useless is the most useful thing. Like when you become really rich, when you become really successful, what if you have mental health issues? Then all those success, all those wealthy status, you cannot enjoy because materialistic success doesn't bring mental health automatically. Actually, when my mom passed away, I was give my life a thought about that, because back then I was working for a provincial government, and it seems that I've already achieved my goal. Like I got a dream job among all the newcomers, because back then I was just 2 years after I permanently lived in Canada.
Okay.
So within 2 years, I got a provincial government job. But it seems like I achieved certain success. But when you have mental health issues, like you feel your life doesn't have hope. Your life is so meaningless. But art is so different from any other job. Art can provide you the fulfilling of your life and bring so much joy to your life. So I think art is very magic thing.
Okay.
Okay,
Wow, yeah. Thanks a lot. I really
of
appreciate.
course.
Yeah.